Welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton, and welcome to the match preview segment as we look ahead to the Carabao Cup fourth round tie, Everton versus West Ham in midweek. I've got Owen and Terry with me to look ahead to this one, and we go into this game in very high spirits, just off the back of our third Premier League win in a row. 2 rounds of the Carabao Cup already negotiated as well. 5 wins out of 5. You can't really, you literally can't ask for much more than that, can you? So, we feeling confident going into this one, Owen? How are you feeling, mate?
Yeah, this is a strange feeling, but I'm really, really confident for this one. And that's awful. That's an awful place to be in, where you're really, really confident, because West Ham shouldn't be throwing everything at this game, considering they're likely set of results that will follow in the Premier League. They're in for a ride whether they get results or not, but they've got tough games. And do they want to be throwing everything at the Carabao Cup? David Moyes from previous week, he probably won't, as we probably. But either way, I want to see Everton put a strong team out and beat West Ham and just get them over and done with them. It'll be the quarterfinals then, won't it?
I think you've been really harsh on West Ham there. Don't you think they play football the right way?
No. God, they got them the other day. Who did he play last week? Arsenal.
Every now and then, I'm just going to throw that one in there just to wind that one up sometimes.
They played the football the right way with Pellegrini when they were getting beat 3-0 every week. That was fun.
Yeah, I mean, we can all enjoy that, can't we? Terry, how do you feel going into this game against West Ham?
I'm like, I want to feel confident. West Ham do not want to even be in this. The owner of West Ham, David Sullivan, one of the owners, was on TalkSport only a few days ago saying it's going to cost them 50 grand every time they progress around, and they can do without it. So I think we should do them a favour and save them the 50 grand because, like, I follow West Ham through the rounds, and they've been doing what we've been doing. They've been playing a complete shadow team. But obviously we put a lot more senior players in the Fleetwood game, and I think we'll do that again. I think you'll see a strong side from Everton, with probably only Bernard, Iwobi, Nkunku starting outside of maybe a few more, but they'll definitely start. But I think we'll go with a strong core. I think and West Ham will do what they did anyway. Their second string are obviously going to give us a harder time than Fleetwood or Salford will, because you're going to still be facing Sebastian Haller and Felipe Anderson and what have you. So
is Haller a backup striker for them now?
David Moyes is, because he plays Antonio as the starting striker, doesn't he?
Oh, really?
That's what Moyes. We know that Moyes didn't like strikers here, did he? Really?
No, he likes. Why? But to be fair, Moyes would love like a. He probably wants someone who runs the channels, which Antonio does.
Yeah, hard workers. He doesn't want strikers to score goals. He wants them to work hard. But yeah, I mean, West Ham, the club hierarchy don't want to be in this. They're not going to, the management are probably not going to take it very seriously because of the run of games they're still in the middle of in the Premier League. And I think now, I think Everton should be looking to capitalise on the good start we've made and get into the quarterfinal like that straight away, into the quarterfinal of a cup. That'd just be the cherry on the cake, and then it's there for you. Then you're 2 wins away from the final. Make could be our trophy. Yeah, build on the start you've had. Go for this trophy. Why not? It's there to be won. When the European games start, the European teams in Europe are going to fob this cup off. They're not going to be bothered. You've played the bigger teams in the later rounds, but they've got a Champions League tie coming up. They're not going to bother because there's so much fixture congestion. Plus, you've got to say as well, David Moyes is going to be the first manager in history to manage a team while he's doing the ironing. He's going to be our own managing remotely, isn't he? Because he's tested.
Yeah.
He'll be managing on Sunday, making a roast, and he'll be managing.
Why am I just imagining like David Moyes like flying a drone with a speaker with his voice on, like floating it over the ground?
Yeah, he'll have his footy manager open and just be clicking on "Show me some more" every 15 minutes, like desperate. But it's the manager won't be there because of positive COVID test, and we're laughing about it, but I hope he's all right. You know what I mean? Like, he could, he's asymptomatic, so hopefully he comes through and it's all fine. But I don't think West Ham would. I think West Ham, if they could get away with it, would give us a bye, so they could just prepare for the next game.
If it saves them 50 grand, he'll take a bye right now.
Yeah.
Oh God. No, obviously the state of their owners, though. I mean, I don't like West Ham, but I feel for them in a way, because imagine having them as your owners.
I follow quite a few West Ham, fan content channels, and they all seem sound. And I just think they suffer so much. They've got one of the two sets of worst owners. I think only Mike Ashley's in the same bracket as them. They've had so many lies fed to them, and the media spin their, like, Jim White's of the world and TalkSport, whenever you spin like the scenario so falsely, like oh, they're all ungrateful and these owners are great and like the fans just don't like them. And I just think, and this is not going to be a popular comment, but I just go, there goes us if we'd have gone to Kirby with Ken, right? Like, that's what we'd be. Like,
Oh
I
God.
always think sliding doors. I feel so sorry for them, because there's obviously some bad eggs in every fan base, but all of West Ham fans I see, they just think, you know what, they don't expect major things, but they got ragged out. Imagine we got ragged out of Goodison, and instead of going to Bramley Mall like we are doing, we went to like an athletic stadium.
Went to like the mystery, like the athletic track on the mystery.
Yeah, and the carrot that was dangled was, well, if we go here, we'll we have a world class team and a world class stadium, and they've got nothing to show for it, have they? They've just got stupid decisions, and the media always spin it to be the fans' fault. And
Yeah, I'll be lying if I said I wasn't fearful when they moved to that ground that they'd become a quality team. I'm surprised that they. What?
I wasn't at all fearful at West Ham. They had one good season in about 15 years.
I thought they'd that one good season you're referring to, presumably was the last one at Upton Park when they were actually quite good. And
where Pyatt took them to 7th.
Yeah, literally. I thought they'd kick on from there when they moved into that ground with a decent side behind them. But
I
it's
thought,
not worked out that way.
I agree. I thought they'd be what Wolves are now. I thought they'd kick on the commercial benefits, because obviously I didn't know the stadium was going to be a shithole when they get in, and it was going to be like a mile from this pitch and all that. I thought they've got the opportunity there. I thought they've got the opportunity to increase what they bring in money wise, and if they get the managerial appointments right, then they could build upwards. But neither of those things have happened. They haven't. It's not worth, because they've said we would have been just as fine, just the same monetary wise, staying at Upton Park as we were, or the bowling, as we would have been going to the London Stadium. So they're in a stadium they hate that isn't made for football, and they're no better off.
The same amount of money, yeah.
And they've still got the owners who are making stupid decisions, and they've still not made a signing. Have they? The only team in the Premier League who've not made a signing yet, and they're one of the teams who need them.
Didn't he? They bought Thomas Tuchel permanently, so
that was arranged in January. They just had to it's arranged in January, and then it says on February the 1st you'll basically agree to sign him in the summer. That was a time constraint thing apparently. He might as well be counted as a January signing. It's just officially ratified in the summer,
and it'll be 15 million over 15 years as well. There'll be $1 million a year.
That's the one thing I can't stand about West Ham, is the way they do their transfer deals, and God knows how long it's going to take them to pay for Haller.
They want Tarkowski over about 20 years to pay Burnley. It's not going to happen.
It's just absurd, isn't it? And I mean, but yeah, going into this game, I think I'm quietly confident in it. This is Everton, I don't ever count my chickens when I'm going into an Everton game, but I do feel like we should be grasping the mantle and winning this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to capitalise on the good start. I know I've said that already, but you win this game, and forget the league games. You win this game, you're going into the international break, and you're in the quarter final of a cup straight away. 3 quick fire rounds. We've not overstretched the players, and you just think, right, 2 wins and we're in a final, and then the opportunity's there to win a trophy, and we're buzzing. Everything's going well. This is not a round we should be going out of. It may be if West Ham were tickety-boo and they were all fine and they wanted to win it as well. West Ham want to save the 50 grand. They don't even want to be in it. got to get through this round.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, going into this one, predictions. It's always a tough one in cup games because, like we say, the teams can change a lot. But, Owen, how do you see it panning out? What do you think the score will be?
I think we'll win the game. I know I said it would go to penalties. Hopefully, hold on, didn't I? As well.
Oh, God.
But
Pickford was trying to make it go penalties, though, wasn't
he? You probably watch this and thought, yeah, he's on to something here. Make him head of the curve again. But no,
Yeah.
I'll go for this one. I'll predict an Everton win. I'm going to go 2-0.
2-0. Terry, what about you, mate?
We're going to go 3-1. I think we'll win, but I reckon they will score. They've got much better players in that second string who the attitudes aren't great on all of them, but they've got ability. I could see Haller or Anderson getting a goal against us, but I think, if we play to our level, we'll have enough to win.
Yeah, I was going with a 3-1 myself, to be honest, for the very same reason. I think we've got enough, but they have got some ability, so a 3-1 Everton win is my prediction as well. So there you have it, guys. That's the preview for the West Ham United game. Let us know your predictions for this game. Let us know how you're feeling going into this game. Drop us a comment below. Give this video a like as well and subscribe for more great content in the build-up to that game as well. And until next time, thank you guys for watching on the Toffee Blues.